Okay, I'm here with Natalie, a PE teacher for the Mount Diablo Unified School District, and she's going to answer some questions for me. Thanks for joining me, Natalie.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Of course. So, we'll start off by asking, how long have you been teaching for?
I'm finishing up my third year teaching.
Okay. What made you interested in teaching PE?
Well, I've always been interested in fitness my whole life. PE was one of my favorite subjects growing up, and I recognize that there is a lack of PE in a lot of places and a lack of just overall physical activity. And I want to make PE fun and enjoyable for kids and make them lifelong fitness lovers.
That's awesome. Very important stuff. So what were the steps to becoming a PE teacher? What kind of schooling did you have to do? How long did it take?
Well, my route was a little untraditional. I got my bachelor's degree, and it wasn't really associated with physical education, but it was something I was always interested in. So after I graduated college, I just started substituting at elementary schools, and I really became interested in that. Helped me realize that teaching PE is really what I wanted to do. So I took the CSET and I passed in physical education, and then I went back to get my teaching credential in physical education.
Wow, that's awesome. So another question for you. Obviously, not every kid loves physical activity, and I think the sedentary lifestyle is becoming more frequent for kids and adults alike because of our use of technology. So how do you motivate your kids to participate in physical activity?
Well, fortunately, I'm at the elementary level, so most of the kids are open to, trying new things, and, they still really enjoy playing games. So there's definitely a lot of games that we play, and, keeping a high energy, a lot of positivity, positive reinforcement, just to keep them motivated and engaged.
That's awesome. Yeah, you sound like a great PE teacher. Let's see. So how frequent do the kids actually get PE at our school? Like how many days a week? For how long?
Well, I do 1 hour sessions, and it's for each class, I see them twice a week. So it's less than the state mandated minutes, but the teachers themselves supplement by doing their own PE lessons with the kids when I'm not able to see them.
Wow, so the teachers are doing PE too.
Yes.
Do you think this is enough for the kids? Do you think they're getting enough physical activity and PE hours?
Well, they're meeting their required PE minutes, but I don't think that's necessarily enough. When they come to see me, it's a very structured PE setting. I have all the equipment, I have an assistant, and I'm able to keep it structured to the standards, whereas it's very difficult for the teachers when they take their kids out to, have the proper equipment, and, the kids are still active, but they could definitely use more activity throughout the week.
Definitely, yeah. I agree with that. Does your school have an adaptive PE program?
Not specifically our school. Our school district has an adaptive PE teacher, but we don't have a need for the adaptive PE teacher to come to our school. But if we needed the adaptive PE teacher to come, then they would be there.
Okay, I see. Have you ever had to modify a lesson to cater to a disabled student, whether it be a learning disability, physical disability?
Yes, that's something that happens pretty much every PE session, because there's the chances of there being a student with some sort of disability is very, very high. And it's really important for me to know, which students have a disability, what that is. I usually look at the IEPs to see what the accommodations are, and I cater to whatever that may be. So if it's a processing disability, then I will, repeat things, keep things short, simple directions, add visuals, model for the kids. But if it's a more physical disability, then I might modify or accommodate them during one of the lessons so that they can be successful and participate fully.
Wow, that's awesome. Sounds like a lot of work too.
Mm-hmm.
You have cater to everyone.
Yeah, you really have to get to know the kids and know what they're capable of and what their level's at. And yeah.
Right. Do you think that certain kids would benefit from a more individualized approach?
Yes, absolutely. I think that stands for in any classroom setting, whether it's inside the classroom or outside. Every kid needs to have, their teacher know their strengths and how they work best. So if that was possible, absolutely, that would be amazing.
Right. So last question. This has been great. What is your favorite thing about teaching PE?
Well, since I'm at the elementary level, my favorite thing is just having fun with the kids and building those relationships with them. And, just seeing the progress that they make, especially since I get to know these kids from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. So I really build good relationships with them and get to know them on an individual level, which is probably my favorite thing.
That's